Cool. So, yeah, this is the second try at the Trygon video. I did one last night. I did a few videos last night, and it was more of an extended ramble. So, Trygon unit review. So, I didn't write stuff down, but all right, let's see. Let's go over. All right, so the job of the Trygon is to hunt tanks, kill heavy infantry, be a flashy distraction, or threaten units. It can do all of these or some of these. So, alright, let's see what it does. It's a Tyranid monstrous creature, so it has power weapons. It has move through terrain, move through cover actually, so it gets 3d6. It's mainly a close combat monster. It's a nice stat line. It has fleet. It can deep strike. I'll talk about that. It's got a shooting attack that comes with it. 12 inches, strength 5, AP 5, assault 6. It ballistic skill 3. Pretty shitty. You get reroll hits due to Scything Talons, and you get 7 attacks on the charge with a power weapon at initiative 4, weapon skill 5, rerollable at strength 6, which is not something to laugh at. I like that a lot. It's very nice. And yeah, the main thing you do is the reroll hits is you can go tank hunting. I'll talk to that later for like fast tanks and flyers because you can reroll hits against tanks. It's not preferred enemy. It's actually just reroll hits in general, which helps you know, tackling vendettas out of the air, which I do regularly. So, as I said, it could deep strike. You have subterranean assault. Now, read the first paragraph. You stop before hitting units or impassable terrain upon deep strike. So, deep strike in, cool, right next to your chimera. Oh look, I deep strike into your chimera, and I'm gonna stand there. I'm not gonna move into your chimera. Or oh, you hit this giant pool of lava. Yeah, no, I didn't. It actually makes him a deep striker that actually comes down regularly and nicely. And unlike demons, where you don't want to deep strike too close but not too far away, you got to play the little game of are the blood crushers gonna not hit the land raider? You just kind of like throw him in there and he'll deep strike generally where you want him to. It's nice. Just don't go off the table. Otherwise, subterranean assault does a bunch of other stuff. Pretty much all you care about is not hitting units. And are impassable. I never actually brought units through the Trygon's hole in the second paragraph. If you read that, it's stupid. And yeah, not a huge fan of it. I'll talk about deep striking versus gun lines later. So, its job, as I said, was hunt tanks, kill infantry, heavy infantry mainly, be a big flashy distraction and threaten units. It's a good stat line and stuff, it fleets, all that fun stuff. Overall, really awesome thing. Let's go over some options, and then I'll go over some faults. I'm winging this, but kind of in an ordered discussion. I think I'm doing okay right now. It's a lot more ordered than the last night one, which a few people saw, and I was like, I'm gonna take it down. Options. So, you have toxin sacs, adrenal glands, regen, and prime. Okay, for toxin sacs, it's bad. You reroll wound, that's cool. Or you wound things on a 4-up, that's cool. You wound guard equivalents and marines on like 4-up rerollable, which is not as good as just having strength 6. Overall, it's not worth it. The few times this would come in handy is against other Tyranids, or against like, oh look, I'm playing a Nightbringer. Oh look, I'm playing against Eldar. But most times you're hitting Space Marines, or like Guardsmen, and you really don't want to be wounding on 4s when you're fighting Guardsmen. It's not worth it. You could use it. It's just I'd rather just not use it and use the base strength 6. Okay, adrenal glands, it's great, I love it. It's almost mandatory unless you need really shave points. I would take it. Strength 7 on the charge, since it gives you furious. Strength 7 against tanks is huge. See that AV-14 Land Raider? Yeah. Strength 7 plus 2d6. Oh cool, you rolled a 7. Now you glanced it and that was average. Strength 6 with 2d6 pen, you're gonna have a little trouble against Land Raiders. Your few times you hit may not go through. So the Strength 7 overall just helps, and it's just nice to be Strength 7. Also, the big thing is your initiative 5 against Marine equivalents. Now, yes, I know you don't frag grenades. I'll go about that later. But cool, initiative 4. There's a Dark Angels player with 5 Thunderclaw Wow, I said Thunderclaw. Lightning Claw Terminators. Alright, so 5 Lightning Claw Terminators that are going to choose to reroll wound against you. You charge them. You're both initiative 4. They slam you with 5 wounds. You kill 4 of them. Say you're initiative 5. They don't do anything to you, because you run in and go, 4 dead, and then they attack. Yeah, The Initiative 5 is nice. Also, when you just slam into certain characters in Initiative 5, so you go Simo with them, you don't want to be getting hit by the whole squad at the same time you're attacking. You want to kill things and then have them attack with their pitiful little squad. Like, say a Grey Hunter squad. Grey Hunters will be like, counterattack goes off. Yeah, everyone gets charging attacks. They might do a few wounds to you, but if you kill like 5 of them, they probably won't do a few wounds to you. It's just a lot more helpful when you have like a Trygon on 1 or 2 wound running around trying to like attack full strength squads. Alright, so let's see. We got yeah, so overall options very nice. Now regen is personal preference. I don't like it. You can use it if you want. I just don't like it. For Prime, same thing. Personal preference. I've used it in some lists, I've used it in not some lists. Depends very much on my mood or like whether the list needs Synapse. It's got Shadow of the Warp when you take Prime. Synapse gives you leadership 10 compared to 8, and you get a shooting attack that's 18-inch range, strength 5, AP 5, assault 12, BS 3. But you know what? You're still BS 3. It means you're gonna hit 6 times, and you're strength 5. You're gonna wound Marines like 4 or 5 times, and then you can take some arm saves and you can kill a Marine or 2. Really? That's not all that flashy. It is 12 shots, but still, it's like eh. It's cool to shoot at land speeders, however. That is one thing I like. Yeah, your Synapse, that's cool. It's good if you're running few Trygons and you're deep striking them onto the opponent, so you don't have to take leadership 8s for feed. So I like the Synapse, actually. That's nice. Shadow of the Warp, it used to be nice. I used to use Prime, so I could drop down next to that Land Raider with that Librarian in it and shut it down. Or drop next to that, oh look, you have Jaws and that Razorback. I'm going to make Jaws not work, because I'm going to put her right next to you. Now, since the FAQ came out, you can't really do that, so it kind of ruined the whole idea. A little bit annoyed at that. Alright. Prime, personal preference, a little bit expensive, very iffy to use it, because you're still the same durability, and Trygons aren't durable. Yes, I know they're 6 wounds, a toughness 6, they're not durable. They get hit with plasma. They're made of paper against like tournament armies. Like in casual gaming, oh, they're very tough. You go to a tournament, I've seen I played against my friend Paul. It's like, oh yeah, cool. You've managed to kill 3 Trygons in one game, in one shooting phase. First turn, 3 Trygons dead. Paul, let's restart the game. I'm D-shaking him this time. All right, Steve. That's how it went. It was really not fun. He was playing like spatial frag missile spam. Crack missile spam. Not cool. Alright, faults for the Trygon. You lack frag grenades, but so does the most of the codex, so you should be used to just playing without grenades at this point with Tyranids. Something called a fail gun. People at TG say sometimes. You deep strike and then you die instantly. This happens averagely. It's not even. It's just, oh look, deep strike. Oh look, fail gun. Deep strike in. Rapid fire plasma. He's dead. The idea is to not deep strike near rapid fire plasma. You get murdered by Thunderhammer Storm Shield or Strength 8 spam, but then all monster creatures do. You're really bad against Thunderhammer Terminators. Just avoid assaulting them. Try and hunt vehicles in that kind of situation. Your leadership 8, which sucks. Your Strength 6 versus high toughness or AV14. You can't hit monoliths. There's just a certain thing that kind of sucks. You run to Wraith Lords, you're running them on 6s, kind of slows down. And you can get Force Weaponed all the time, which is really annoying. And also, since your leadership 8, Mind War, not cool. Few strategies, since I think I have like a minute to talk or something for YouTube. Actually, I think it's 15 minutes, but I'm gonna make this 10 minutes anyway. Few strats. Run 2 or 3 of them if you're gonna run them. In 4th edition and 5th edition, same thing holds. You run lots of them, they're very effective. You run 1 land speeder, it's not gonna do much. You run 4, it's gonna do something. A lot of something. Avoid cowboy charges. I'm going to charge all the way out here, out of Synapse, into that Vendetta, and kill the Vendetta, and then you're near 5 Chimeras. This is not a good idea. You want to stay near the other things. You're more threatening just going, I can charge and kill your Vendetta. You're more threatening that way than, I charged and killed your Vendetta, and then you killed me without much effort. Another thing, don't rush all the time. You can literally sit there and just threaten. Think like in chess, like a queen, just continually putting you in check. Just having the Trygon near there. If they're not shooting and raging at the Trygon, like most Mech Guard players will sit there, they'll shoot the Trygons. The smart Mech Guard players will kill the Hive Guard. Yeah. Use it as a distraction, only when you need a distraction. And yeah, I'm pretty much time up almost. I think I covered everything. That was fun talking about Trygons.